I've been involved with the Kingston Striders for 25 years now, and originally came out when my sons were interested in skating. My sister-in-law was a speed skater, so she introduced us to the sport, and we got hooked on it. And the fun thing about the Kingston Striders is that it's a family sport. And we have moms, dads, and all ages of skaters. And I got hooked on the sport and then went on from there as learning to skate into being a coach. Did the appropriate things to learn the sport and how to teach it. And I'm still on the ice and loving it. Well, the club started in 1984, so this is our 26th season, and our family joined the club in its second year. So that means I've been with it 25 years and loving it tremendously. It's for us, it's a fit for life kind of thing, as well as and sort of coaching is concerned. I love introducing people to this sport, get them hooked on it because it's easy to learn and hard to master. By the end of 10 weeks of skating, people have really started to change in how they skate, and by the end of their first season, they're skating dramatically differently. Their speed is way up, but there's no top end to it. I'm learning new techniques this year that's improving my speed, and as I say, I've been at it for a while.
So I'm Sarah Sturgeon. I'm assistant coach for the Kingston Striders, and basically the job of assistant coach is to help the coach show different basic stuff to the skaters and help them with drills and be the demo dummy, if you will, to demonstrate stuff to the skaters. Well, my 6th grade teacher does speed skating, and she basically said to our class, whoever wants to try can do the intro program. And I said, well, might as well give it a try, and I tried it and I loved it. Well, I think just the community. I mean, you get involved with a bunch of friends and you meet new people, and the speed and all that, it's lots of fun.
You have kids coming out for all different reasons. Well, actually families coming out for different reasons. And the fitness and the fun of being here is part of it, but some of them are training like swim clubs do to get better at their skills, and then they travel off to competitions that are hosted by other clubs, be it Ottawa or Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, quite a distance actually, and then there's a chance to go further. Kingston's fortunate that we have an ice service that would allow us to host an Ontario Cup race, which is age category, seeding yourself together and trying to be the fastest in the province.
The sport is great for tons of other reasons. You don't have to be the best in the country or the best in the world to enjoy it, but I'll still be there cheering on Team Canada. I'm very excited for the Olympics to see how Canada does this year.
Well, speed skating came into Canadians' success stories really after the Calgary Winter Olympics, where it was a demonstration sport, short track speed skating. That's one thing. Long track and short track are familiar terms to those of us who are in speed skating, but long track is done on the 400-meter oval, and people who train in Kingston have to drive to find a long track oval to do that, and they love it, so they do. For short track, it's the 111-meter oval that's put inside an Olympic-sized rink, a larger hockey rink. There are some hockey rinks that have the 111-meter oval inside it. When you put a 111-meter oval inside a hockey rink, it's a bit tight, so you really have trouble holding those corners.
There are two different objectives of what one's trying to do. Obviously, in hockey, one's changing direction and moving very quickly back and forth, accelerating, decelerating. Figure skating, you're doing all kinds of fancy maneuvers. For us, we're really interested in speed. And so the skates are designed very differently. And the way the bottom of the skate is it's flat ground, so that it will glide on the ice, whereas a figure skate or a hockey skate is hollow ground, so it digs in and gives you the control. And that's a huge difference. The blade, of course, is significantly different. This is a short track skate, and you'll notice that the blade is bolted on, and that means that when somebody's going really quickly, if they're over so far that their boot hits, they can actually move the skate over so that they don't have their boot hit the ice. And this is a long track skate. It's called a clap skate. And the reason it's called a clap is that the blade hinges. And that means at the end of every stroke, you can hear the clap of the blade as it comes back. You'll find that if you come on the ice to learn speed skating, you'll immediately notice a difference. Of course, the blades are so much longer. The radius of the rocker of the skate is so much shallower, and the blade is so narrow that you'll immediately notice that it feels different on the ice. Very stable, very easy to stay upright. But then we start teaching you the right way in terms of managing your weight transfer, how to get, for your strength, how to get the power to turn into speed. And that's a very different kind of thing. For example, a defenseman in hockey would need to keep their feet wider apart because they're going to get checked. They want to be stable. We're not going to get checked. It's a non-contact sport, so that we're really interested in making sure our feet are actually quite close together as they pass each other.
I was a figure skater. Well, the difference between speed skating and figure skating is that the skates are a lot different. The figure skates have what's called a rocker on it, so the blades kind of curve, and so you're higher up than you are in your speed skates. You do go a lot faster than you do on regular skates because you have more pushing ability because you're down lower and you can stretch out farther.
Speed skating is the fastest self-propelled sport that we can do without this, gravity helping you. When you're going down the straightaway, you build up the speed. In short track, you have to be able to hold that tight corner. In fact, the blades are curved just a little bit to help match the radius of the turn. The blades are also, obviously, quite a bit longer, and the length of the blade will depend on the age and size of the skater.
I have two younger brothers, and they both started doing the intro program at the same time as us, and my parents would sit on the sidelines and watch, and one day my mom and dad said, well, might as well try it, so they went on the ice, and my mom decided to stop. My dad kept on going, and now he's a coach too, so.
It didn't take long for me to have this need for speed drilled into me, and I met a bunch of really nice friends, and I love speed skating.
Go to the start. Ready!
Anybody can come and join us as long as they've got some basic skating skills. We run an introductory program, which is really an introduction to speed skating. So we'd like people to have some basic skating skills. But if they want to learn how to go really fast, then we welcome them. We run an intro program, which is specifically designed to teach the basic skills to get you going and help your speed change. And that happens within just a few weeks, that your speed already starts to change. You begin to get the feel for how to move your body differently, and then from there you go on and join us for the year.